Why were they called Tony?
Because it's a name that you never forget.
That's true, especially like if you say something 3 times. They always say in advertising, people need to hear something 3 times in order to know it's a thing.
Yeah.
So he got it out of the way right out of the gate. Tony. Remember?
And they spelled each Tony differently.
That's true. Yeah. What was your favorite Tony spell?
T-A-U-W-N. Loud.
The loudest one.
The backslash
http.org
EIGHL
EIEIO.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Great riff right there. That is an example of what we do here on Comedy Bang Bang. We're in the backyard. My name is Scott Ackerman. I'm the host. Coming a little later, we have a really interesting show. We have a cow farmer will be on the show a little later. Very interesting. We also have a podcast guest. That's right. The Answer Seeker will be here. Only a later. And that person is a podcast guest. Not professionally, but is a guest on this one podcast. We also have a returning favorite here. He's been on the show, gosh, as long as we've been doing it. We were there back in the old radio station days in the first year, and, I would say this is what, your 10th appearance, maybe? Something like that? 12 years? Yeah, probably, somewhere around there. Probably not. Who knows?
I'm going to go with 7.
7? No, definitely more than 7.
Really?
Yeah, you've done more than 7. I can look it up if you want.
Honestly, I black out for most of them.
I get it.
7th
So
Heaven.
do I.
Ecstatic.
What about that dad from 7th Heaven? What do you think about him? Not good, right?
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, we'll look up after the show.
Can I Google it now?
Please have a goop. Okay. If you can spare a goop, I know you're almost at your limit with how many goops you have in a month. What if you could only Google so many things in a month? Well, that boy, what a world that would be. And then after that, it was like Google Crime, and you had to pay for it. I don't know if I would Google as many things, quite honestly.
I would for sure go down. For example, looking at the dad from 7th Heaven.
Like if you were right on the cusp, and it was like you only get 3 more Googles this month. And by the way, we're close to the end of this month. I know we're not when you're listening to this, but would you have wasted a Google on that in retrospect? I've seen it.
I wish I hadn't done a free one on it. It's just what over.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, way to kick things off.
Certainly. But he's our old friend. He's been on the show several times. He thinks 7, I think 10, and maybe somewhere in between is where the truth lies. But you know him as Detective, God, I want to say Andy Barker? No, that's from The Office. Detective Jake Tapper. Detective Jake Tapper on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, whose series finale is coming up on September 16th, 1-hour series finale. And he had a great movie last year called Palm Springs, and we're next to my pool, and there's a floaty in it, and I'm sure he's getting PTSD from it. Please welcome back to the show, Andy Samberg.
My God, given name. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, Scott gave you that name, not your parents.
Yeah, God. Look, I've been listening to a lot of Donda, so I'm in it.
Okay, good. G/D. What's your favorite Donda track?
So far, probably Off the Grid.
Okay.
But I've listened to it once.
Yeah, that's true. And he repeats like 3 songs in it, so I feel like those are the ones I know better than the other ones.
Yeah.
What about Don de Clown? Don de Clown. What if he called it Don de Clown? Don de Clown.
Okay.
Don de Clown. Can I say this a few more times? Does it make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm Don de Clown.
You're like Down to Clown.
Yes, I'm Don de Clown.
It's like a Dutch guy saying Down to Clown.
I'm Don de Clown. I'm the Clown. What if the Dutch guy came up to you and, and assuming you were into the Dutch guy and he was handsome and you leaned that way and everything was cool and you were like about to have sex with him and he said, I'm Don the Clown.
And I'd be like, oh, this guy is in the clan.
Andy, welcome back to the show, and it's a pleasure having you, especially on the cusp of the series finale of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You guys, you made it. You really made it. What is it, 8 seasons?
Yeah.
8 seasons. Did you, I remember when you started it, did you think it would ever make it to 8? I remember you saying you were like, you know what, 8 is great. God, I hope we make it to 8 because 8 is great.
Yeah, will it be our fate? We'll have to wait.
Sure. And we've waited, and it is your fate, and here you are, and it all came true. Everything that we said that day.
I think 8 is enough.
How many seasons do they do? 9.
They did 99 episodes.
What if a show went for 99 seasons? Like, will The Simpsons get there after Dan Castellaneta and everyone passes away and different people are doing it? I mean, they're already, replacing some of the people on it. I believe my friend Gray is on the show now replacing someone. And, eventually they can just replace everybody, right?
That's the animation people.
Yeah, but 60 Minutes, good too.
That's also true.
Season 99 is 60 Minutes.
You just keep replacing
Yeah.
the news people.
Exactly. What show could not go for that long? Ostensibly, the 99th precinct in Brooklyn will still exist after all. Or do you guys like shut out the lights like a Boulevard or whatever? And go like, oh, this place is closed down.
No spoilers. No light spoilers.
No light spoiler. Okay, so we don't know. But
no, I just mean we only do like big spoilers. No light spoilers. Like little things that don't
So
matter.
what's the last line?
Everyone dies.
What? Does your character, and I forget his name, but it's Jake, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Does he like sit back at the end, like everyone leaves the police station, and they're like, "Well, there's no more crime." That happened.
I mean, that idea was floated just now.
Suddenly, God comes down and abolishes sin, and he basically like flips the switch in everyone's brain, where like, okay, there's no temptation anymore. He like sees the devil and he grabs the devil's pitchfork and he pokes the devil in his own butt with the pitchfork and he's like, "Get out of here!" And the devil's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking." And he goes away, and then everyone's like, "Oh wow, none of us feel like doing crime anymore." And then Jake and everyone goes, "Well, I guess I'm out of a job." And then everyone slowly leaves and says goodbye to each other.
Yeah.
Tyler Moore style, gives each other a big hug.
Yes.
And then Jake is there at the very end going like, "Well, I gotta say, this certainly was in Brooklyn." When?
Wasn't that the end of Seinfeld?
I think it was, right?
Yeah. You're closer than you might think.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
About all the devil stuff?
For sure. No, but I liked that version.
Yeah.
I would definitely...
Should we film that?
If someone wants to put up the money to shoot that ending, I would for sure show
Who
it.
do you want to play? Because I'd like to play Jake, if that's okay. You could play the devil, maybe?
Yeah.
Who's really weak and pathetic and just like, "I'm sorry, guys. I screwed everything up." You could do that, and then put it as an extra on, like, the DVD or something like that.
And then was like,
Actually bumped my TV nuts into the wall.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the part.
Pretty good.
I made the offer in the room.
I'm down to audition. I'm open to it.
Oh, good. You don't read. Okay. A lot of actors won't, so I really expect
No, I'm fully open to read. I don't give a damn. I just trust in my ability, you know?
When you look back on a show like this, I mean, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, that sounds like a good start to a question, though, doesn't it? When you look back on a show like this,
When you look back on a show like this,
and then I had nothing.
did you hate it? Or did you like it?
I'll be honest, it was good. What are you gonna miss? Where did you film it? I'm grasping at straws here.
We shot it in Studio City.
Studio City, Red Raptor.
And then a lot of on location downtown and all over the greater Los Angeles.
Are you gonna miss the guy at the gate who let you in all the time? What's his name?
Once you're there for your own thing, you're not a visitor anymore. You just get a pass. You can zip right through it.
Yeah, okay. Where are you zipping through? Like which end? Colfax Gate, of course.
But you know what I'll say? It changed this last season because of COVID.
Ooh.
Can't have a podcast without talking about COVID.
Okay, tell us what changed. The gates?
Well, you had to show on your phone that you completed a survey that said you checked the boxes saying you didn't have COVID.
It was a survey, though. Where they asked like your satisfaction on having COVID. Or
Yeah, and some of them were like just
1 to 10.
There were a lot of maybes that got you on the lot.
Okay.
No, but you have to like in the very beginning they'd have to take your temperature. That happened quickly.
And where was your temperature usually?
Usually around like 83.
That's low.
Super low. I know. They were always like, what? And I was like, I don't know. Yeah.
But you would come out of like a meat locker every morning. That's where you like to sleep, right?
Cryo.
Yeah.
Full cryo.
Full cryo, yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't look a day over 23, I have to say.
Thank you.
Since the beginning of your career.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
And cryo.
Mm-hmm. Smoking.
It's all smoking mirrors, looking in mirrors after smoking, and then cryo.
And so, God, what do I want to ask about this? Because
That's a thing.
oh, okay, hold on. We gotta take a plane break. We haven't done these in a while. Oh, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Classic. This covers up the plane sound.
Goes through a while.
Now we're talking. That's drums. It's called a kick. Taking a plane break. Taking a plane break. Taking a plane break. Taking a plane break. That cover it up?
You gonna run the whole thing?
No, I did.
But I mean, all the intro too?
That's it. That's about all we do. I heard a little bit more of the plane.
Yeah, that one might have been a helicopter.
Yeah. It was a helicopter. We don't have a helicopter song. Oh well, that'll have to do.
No, it might be a plane.
I hope it was a plane. If not, that was an errant plane break, and I don't want to take one. I mean, this is the first time in probably 10 years on the show that we've taken a plane break. So, back in our old studio, we had, you remember not the one that we went to after, no, yeah, the one that we went to after the radio station. We would get planes over, it wasn't soundproof, we would get planes over it all the time. So we had to take plane breaks all the time. Yeah, but then when we moved into soundproof studios, didn't have to do it anymore.
And have you been back in the soundproof studios? I'm the only one who's like, I want to. Yeah.
We have been back, but, you know, with numbers going up, I don't know where the trend goes to, but...
Am I the first one going back outside?
You are, yes.
You're Delta.
Yeah. Delta. Tell me about it. How was your demi? How was your, the Pandy for you?
I mean, I can't really complain.
Really?
Yeah.
You had a good one?
I wouldn't say a good one, but
Comparatively.
yes. And I was able to, you know, once the vaccines came out, continue shooting, and I did some voiceover work in my basement.
Really? For whom?
For Hotel Transylvania 4.
Whoa! Were you in the previous three?
I was.
Wow, what did you play? Like a Dracula or something?
I'm Johnny Stein.
What does that mean?
I'm the one not monster guy.
Oh, yeah. Is that what is? I don't know what Hotel Transylvania is.
It's an animated film franchise.
Right, Adam Sandler, right?
With
For whom you are confused quite frequently.
yes, well, if by that you mean people just call me Adam Sandler.
Yes,
They know I'm not him.
but it just comes out.
They just say Adam
I
Sandler.
gotta confess, one of the early episodes, we had been talking about how that happens to you so much. It got in my head, and I started stumbling around. And I think it was like your second episode, and I did your intro, and I was like, please don't say Adam Sandler. Please don't say Adam, because it was just in my head about it. And I didn't, thank God, but I think I might have stumbled over it.
Well, luckily it's someone that I love, and like I love
Yeah.
growing up.
And you've done a movie, or 4 movies, or 5 movies at this point.
If you count the Hotel Transylvania franchise, yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean it's only voice work. But yeah, we were in studio together for a couple of them.
And you did That's My Boy.
We did do that
With my David Cast.
That's right. The Caspinator.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And so you had a good pandemic, and you evaded any kind of danger, and here you are, you're in my backyard, everything's good, and and Hollywood has treated you well. I mean, 8 seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then you've gone back and forth from movies to the small screen. You're one of those rare actors who can see out there where you turn out all the lights and you project it on the big screen. Wow, it's captivating up there on the big one. But you know what? just as much on the small screen. You love watching him there.
One of the rare
Adam Sandler.
one of the rare actors that can really captivate an audience at home and then also put out movies.
Come on, Palm Springs is great.
Thank you, but it also streamed directly into homes.
See, it really did, but I have to say, I think maybe I just said this to Akiva, but when it came out, I was convinced with what was going on in the world that you guys were going to be nominated for the Oscar immediately. Because at that point in the pandemic, it was like the best movie that had come out. No movies were going to come out as far as we knew. So just everything went to streaming and a bunch of Nomadland and all that. Instead. So
you don't think Palm Springs is better than Nomadland?
I think they're about equal. I would maybe rewatch Palm Springs before Nomadland.
I would agree, but I don't think that means it's better. I think Nomadland is better.
Okay. All right. Well, that's quite a stance for you to take.
But I would rewatch Palm Springs before Nomadland.
You would?
I would, for sure. But I'm a big fan.
Of yourself. You like looking at yourself. It's those mirrors you're talking about.
Yeah, it just makes me feel great.
Yeah. Do you have any movies on the horizon other than the aforementioned Hotel Transylvania 4, Bucky's Revenge?
Bucky's Revenge, and I'm doing the Rescue Rangers movie with the aforementioned Akiva.
Yes.
Directing for Disney.
You and, can we say who else is in there?
Yeah, it's announced. Me and Mulaney are Chip and Dale.
Yeah, that's right. Who are you?
I'm Dale.
You really have to think about that.
I can never remember and drives Cube crazy. I'm always like, I'm Chip. He's like, no. But, yeah, it's going to sound a lot like this. Hey, Chip, what's going on, man? Dale, I don't have time.
I don't have time.
As one does.
Those 3 words, I think you've done Mulaney on the show before. Those are the trigger words.
As one does.
As one does. That's going to be a good movie. I can't wait for that to come out. I've seen a camera test for it. And I have.
Oh, cool.
And it looks very cool.
The thing I'm excited about is it's kind of Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
Which,
I don't want to give away the what's unique about it, but it's unique in that world as well.
Agreed.
Like the thing that it does with it is really cool.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's why Keith was like, oh yeah, I'll do this.
Yeah.
It's funny and silly.
Yeah, can't wait for it. Cannot wait. But tell us about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay. Coming out September 16th, the end of an era. It started on Fox.
Started on the Fox Network.
Moved over to NBC, National Broadcasting Company.
It was a big deal.
Big deal. And everyone was happy about it because many considered it to be canceled before its time. And then it was time for it to end.
Right.
Because what was it? The 5th season is when it was going to end. Went for 3 more.
3 more?
Yeah.
I mean, you said it.
I certainly did.
That's what happened. And it was great.
Who are you going to miss most?
Like of all the cast?
Anyway.
I'll probably miss... Well... I mean... I don't know. I shouldn't answer. I don't think I should answer that question.
Really? This is it. It seems like a loaded question for you.
Well, if I say that...
All I want is for you to tell me who you like the most.
Okay. Most of anyone.
Yeah, and by the way, people you're going to see regularly after the show, you don't have to miss them because you're going to see them. So who are you going to miss?
So people that I'll definitely never see.
People you're going to cut off out of your life.
But I like them enough to miss them.
Where is that Venn diagram? Where does it intersect?
Why am I cutting them off?
Because you just don't have time for them perhaps in your life. You don't like them that much.
But I acknowledge that I will miss seeing them.
Yes. Who is that going to be?
Let's see.
Should we go through the cast?
Yeah, go through the whole cast.
Well, of course, we're going to Chelsea.
But Chelsea hasn't been on in a couple of years.
Yeah, but do you miss her?
All the time.
But you've cut her out of your life, correct?
No, we still talk all the time.
Okay, so then, no.
Okay, she doesn't talk. Okay.
What about, what's your name and played you up with?
Melissa?
Yeah.
Melissa Fumero. I'm going to see her.
You're going to see her?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm in touch with all of them.
The entire cast. Okay, what about then the creator of the show, Igor? I'd cut him off if I were you.
I think there's a chance I'm going to see him a lot.
Really? Why? At parties or what?
He was looking at Office Space near us.
Really?
So I'm like, oh, we might do lunches once this Delta gets the boot.
Where exactly? In the same floor? Whoa! This is big news. Big news for me.
Yeah, it affects you.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So not dance. So what about the hair and makeup department?
Yeah.
Costume department?
Yeah, I'll miss them.
Okay. There you go.
Maybe the hair and makeup department, wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Name one person there, and let's give him a big send off. Alexis. Yeah, great run.
I just saw her on the show I just shot with Maya.
Oh, okay. So still, but
that could be it.
That could be it.
That could be it. I would be sad if that was it.
Alexis got a great run, and he's gonna miss you.
I hope I see her soon.
Hope so, but doubt it. Well, I think we've talked about Brooklyn Nine-Nine enough. There really is only probably one more piece of business that we have to attend to, and that is, of course, we are taping this in Hollywood. I don't want to give anything away about our location, but when we're in Hollywood, there's one thing that we have to do, which is sing the Hollywood Facts theme song.
Yeah.
We're the Hollywood Facts and we're going downtown. Going to England now. Everybody do the facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your gear.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro. Good.
Crushed it.
Yeah, you did really well. I wasn't so good. I mean, you did bring up the lyrics on your phone.
I was tired of floundering. I don't mind people knowing that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I mean, every time you've been on the show before, we do it until you get it right, and this time you didn't want to do it several times. So
Let's do it again, and I won't look, and let's see how.
all right, let's see how bad we are. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Nice.
We're the Hollywood Facts and we're going downtown. Going to England now. Everybody do the facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your gear. Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro.
Not bad. There's that weird part in there where, in the original recording, where you didn't even know what you were saying. It's hard to replicate that.
Shockingly, that wasn't a song that was written before it was performed.
That was off the dome.
Straight off the DL.
People, check out the archives and you can hear the episode where I believe Lauren and you and I sing that 27 times in a row, trying to get the lyrics straight.
And the original was Pally.
Yes, you, me, and Pally. Yeah, well, what's going on with Pally these days?
I don't know.
Listen.
Me too. I just watched him on Z-Way and laughed a lot.
Yeah, he was really funny. Yeah. Well, we have no idea where Pally is, but he's always welcome.
Is he like in the wind?
I don't know. I don't even know where he's living. He might be in New York.
I'm sure he's
That's a real issue with this show. It's real LA based. It's sort of like Carson back in the heyday.
kind of like Channel 101 before they branched out.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so. Two great metaphors that everyone will get. All right, look, we have to take a break if that is okay. Andy, are you okay to stick around? We have some really interesting guests.
Oh, I always stay for the guests.
We have a cow farmer. You have any connection to that world?
I mean, I know all about cows.
Okay, and farming.
I've been to farms.
Okay, so, oh man, here's another plane. All right, let's go to break with this. Here we go.
Plane break. I don't want to take the words.
I want you to sing along with me if the lyrics are taking a plane break. Okay, after the screen.
Do you want me to like do the high vocals?
Do the screen along with me too.
Okay.
I want to hear you.
Okay. I mean, my bache is not really warmed up, but I'm gonna do it.
Do you want to do some warm-ups while the intro's going After this, we'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang. Hi everyone, Scott here. Scott, host of Comedy Bang. You're listening. I mean, you're listening to me right now, but you've been listening to the show. Anyway, Do you want to listen to episodes of Comedy Bang Bang without the ads? Well, then make sure you subscribe to Stitcher Premium. With your premium subscription, you will get access to every new episode of Comedy Bang Bang ad-free and every episode in the archives. Plus, you can listen to exclusives behind the paywall like the Comedy Bang Bang live tours, the Gino Lombardo show, and so much more. Your subscription helps support us and the show directly too, so thank you. To sign up and get a free month of Stitcher Premium, go to Stitcher.com/premium and use the promo code CBB when you select the monthly plan. That's Stitcher.com/premium, promo code CBB. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back. Andy Samberg. God, I'm in my head about it because we just talked about the Sandler thing.
Just don't call me that.
I know, but it's so similar because you have Sam and Sam. They're very similar, right?
Yeah.
And what's his name? Ad.
Right.
They're similar.
Syllabically, there's some parallels.
Yeah. Da-di-da. Da-di-da-da. No, he's da-di-da-da. And you're da-di-da-da. Yeah. It's the same thing. Anyway,
Did I tell you the story of when I was first starting out doing stand-up?
I beg of you to tell me.
It was an Italian restaurant called Farfalla.
I remember this place.
Yeah,
It was over on, not La Brea, but maybe La Brea.
Lower now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it.
Oh, no, you might be right. It doesn't matter. But it was like, the top floor of a two-story restaurant in the back, near the bar.
Was it next to the Acme?
It was close, yes.
Yeah.
And I was just starting out, and the, MC Ren literally was like, MC Ren was there MCing. And
You would MC all the comedy shows back in the early days.
only just up and coming shows, though. Yeah, never anything legit. Because he didn't want that to get out.
Yeah, obviously.
This was before social media, of course. So that was back when MC Ren could sort of just do whatever he felt like.
Fly under the radar. Which, if you don't want to be discovered, by the way, the best way to do it, fly underneath that radar.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, now it's not as good of a story because it took so long, but what you would expect happened, which was then she was like, please welcome Adam Sandler. No. Everyone went away. He's insane. And I walked out and I literally ran to the mic and went, it's not again, it's not again.
Oh.
You said it wrong, I'm not Adam Sandler.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But in retrospect, those guys would have gone crazy if they had known what your career would have looked like. If they'd been time travelers. Maybe they were time travelers, and they were going crazy because they were like, oh, I bet it's Andy who gets mistaken for Adam all the time.
Yeah, it probably was that. No. That was not my best set. Yeah, as they're called. Insiders.
You gonna get back to stand up?
I don't know.
Really? I mean, what about doing an hour special?
Maybe.
What if we do a thing where we got you a Netflix deal to do an hour special? Yeah. The only caveat is you had to tape it in 2 weeks, and you hadn't been on stage since those early days.
And write it.
And write it in that 2 weeks. Yeah.
I think that's a fun experiment.
Let's do it.
Okay, will you help me write it?
No.
But the thing is,
It's a lost cause.
But okay. So the experiment is truly like, what could I scrap together in 2 weeks?
Look, I have further thoughts on this. Let's talk after the show. But don't be surprised if you see Deadline Hollywood open up and suddenly it's like, Andy Samberg and Scott Augerman doing a thing together. Told ya.
Yeah, Nikki Finked it.
Yeah.
And are we going to co-produce like with our companies?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we'll do it like a Michael Bolton, Big Sexy Valentine.
Oh, we did co-produce.
Yeah, we co-pro'd on that.
Three chaps.
We have to get to our next guest, if that's okay. Now, he is the aforementioned cow farmer.
Oh, yes, I've been waiting for this.
So you know everything about cows, and you've been on farms. I know nothing about cows, and I've never been on a farm, so this will be an interesting sort of two-pronged questioning style. I need you here by me for your experience. He's never been on the show before, but please welcome to the show, Dusty. Hello, Dusty.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
That is a fun little twist on Howdy, partner.
Yeah. Well, they told me that you guys liked interesting characters, and there is nothing more interesting than cow farming. So,
Howdy, partner.
howdy.
So great to see you. Dusty is here. This
Dusty.
is Andy.
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
I'm good, Dusty. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little far from home, and I'm missing my cows.
Where is your home?
Well, it's the middle of the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like, what are we
down
talking?
south.
Down-
Texas. We can say Texas.
We can say that, okay, right
Yeah.
there, smack dab in the middle, but a little lower.
Yeah, Amarillo.
Amarillo, Texas.
Well,
Okay.
it's close. I don't want to give you the whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. But if I were to go around Amarillo and ask for Dusty, I would eventually find you?
Well, there's a lot of Dusties down there. Care of the wind.
Yeah.
And the dust in it.
People tend to name their babies whatever they see just, in front of them at the time.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what
I
I
was
mean?
named.
My daughter's name is Hollywood Sign.
Smart, actually. Smart.
She might get a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not the work she's looking for, just pictures of her or something.
Yeah, the tourists trying to get
Yeah.
next to her, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But you miss your cows.
I miss them. I miss them every day.
Every single day? Is that
Well,
true?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're farming them, you gotta love them. You gotta feed them. You gotta care for them. You gotta pet them. You gotta let 'em
Really?
sleep in the house. You gotta.
What? Hold on, sleep in the house.
Oh yeah, these are. It's intimate.
Oh, okay. How many cows do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I got what 210 steer.
210 cows and they all sleep in the house?
Well, not all of them. There's a shift. There's a rotation.
Every rotate, how many at a time?
2 cows sleep in the bed every night.
So they get, so basically like they're on a 100-day cycle.
Yeah, every 100 days.
So about
Cows get to sleep. Well,
so 3 times a year.
3 times a
essentially.
year for each cow.
3.5.
Yeah, you gotta let them know you love them. Because I'm their daddy.
Okay, you really?
Yeah, I raised them. I feed them.
Do they have actual daddies though that they tend to think of as daddy?
I don't know that.
They don't know. What do you do with those cows?
Well, I wear a hat that looks like the cow, like the biggest cow.
Oh,
So they think I'm their cowboy.
bull. Do you mean a hat that this bull normally wears, or it's a hat that looks like this?
Yeah, it's a Texas Rangers hat. He was a Rangers fan when he was around, and I scared him away, not to confuse the cows. But yeah, you gotta care for them, love them, feed them, bottle feed them.
Bottle feed them.
Yeah,
Wow. I mean, it sounds like how many hours a day are you with these cows?
30 hours a day.
It must seem like that.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's like one of those Ringo Starr 8 days a week situations where it's like, what is time bending in on itself?
It feels like it. What do the Beatles say?
We're talking about the band.
No, hey, I love the Beatles on my farm.
I can imagine. How many do you have out there?
Oh, 200, 300 Beatles at least.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, these guys are funny.
Really?
They eat things you wouldn't expect.
Like what?
Straw.
Oh, man.
You didn't think that. You thought I was going to say the house or something.
I had something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you got your right there? Of course. How many?
200, 300 at least.
At least got they eat things you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, well, they sleep in the bed a couple times a year. So they'll eat my pillow, they'll eat my toenails, they'll eat my...
By the way, your toenails look great. Very
Thank you.
well kept. Sorry, that's the term I see in that?
That's the Beatles.
That's the Beatles.
That's the Beatles.
But the band does
The
that.
band. Yeah. Well, it's not
The
a rest in peace. Yeah. But Paul McCartney come over and chill my toenails. Yeah, that's how I keep it nice and clean.
Wow, what an interesting story from an interesting guy.
That's what I was told to be on here.
Yeah.
As interesting as I can be.
So now you're from Amarillo-ish in Texas.
Yep.
You have this farm, and mainly you have so many cows. Do you have any cow hands, as they call it? That's for our listeners who maybe don't know the lingo. That is assistants. That's like interns.
Yeah.
I got a couple on farms.
Yeah, I got a couple cow hands. They're nice guys. They've
Yeah.
got about 200, 300 cow hands. Yeah, I let them sleep in the bed.
How big is this bed?
It's a big bed.
What is this, a California king?
It's a Texas king.
What?
Yeah. Well, you know what they say.
I don't think so. I mean, I know what a lot of people say about a lot of things, but maybe not this particular instance.
Everything's big influence.
I do know.
You heard that? Come
I
on.
have. Yes, I have.
Yeah. So you ever been down to a cow farm?
I don't think so, but Andy, you were saying you know a lot about cows, right?
Just from reading a lot of cow books.
Like what kind of cow books are you reading?
There's this one book called Intro to Cows.
Oh, it's a good one. But I don't read that at the beginning.
Another one is called Cow, the real story about cows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like one you would read after Intro to Cows.
Exactly. Yeah.
These are legit. These are legit books.
There's Intro to Cows 2.
Wow, a sequel to that. Do you read that book before Cows? Or is it because it's still an intro? Or is it an Intro to Cows 2 meaning it's not an intro?
I read them in release order, so they're not the same author. And
So you want to see the chronology of what people thought about cows through the years.
exactly. And also they all have, like credit scenes.
Oh,
So, those kind of
extended cow universe.
yeah, the Cowiverse.
Reading these books is like watching a movie. I'll tell you what, cows are
The cowabunga verse.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What do you think of that word cowabunga? Do you get excited when you hear the first syllable and then disappointed with the rest?
That's exactly right, Scott. I go, cow, bunga.
So it's a difficult situation for you watching The Simpsons.
Well, bunga makes me think I don't watch Simpsons.
You don't. Why not?
I just don't know about it.
You don't know about it? I mean, it's been on at this point for like 25 of its 99 seasons. So a full like fourth of how many seasons it's going to be.
In his defense, there aren't any cows on it.
That's true. I don't think I've ever seen a cow on The Simpsons. Okay, here's a challenge for our listeners. If you can give us a screen cap of any cow that has ever been on The Simpsons, you'll win, I guess, $2 million?
There's definitely, you're going to lose that money. There's definitely been a cow.
I doubt it. I don't think so. $2 million, guaranteed.
I just mean like primary cast. You know? There's no recurring cast.
Okay, let me amend it. Okay. If any member of the Simpsons family, and that includes the nuclear family of, Bart and the rest, or any uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters-in-law, whatever, if any of them are cows, please send us a screen cap.
And you'll get $2 million.
And you'll get $2 million.
And a trip to my farm if you want.
Whoa, really?
I'll throw it in.
All expenses paid?
There's not much expenses once you get there.
But getting there would be...
Getting there, yeah, I'm not going to pay that. You're allowed to come, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're allowed to come.
Is anyone allowed to come at any time?
No.
Oh, really?
No, this is locked down.
Private property.
Locked down. Well, unless you can get over that little cow wire.
How little?
It's too Don't tell the cows. The cows think they're locked in, but they really ain't.
It's more of a psychological thing when they see the cow wire. Yeah,
That's
their
right.
previous experience with taller cow wire. Yeah,
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And it will, but just in the...
Where did you read that? Is that in Intro to Cows too? Or?
That's an Intro to Cows 6.
Whoa!
Yeah, well, the problem is there's not a lot of interest in these cow books. It's deep, but it's not wide.
Yeah, who writes these cow books and how did you get so interested in them?
I just love to read.
Yeah. Oh, so you read anything?
I've read all kinds of books.
Do you read them in release order too?
Which ones? The cow books?
Just any books?
Always in release order.
Oh, okay, so when, like, on a Tuesday when new books come out, you read all whatever came out.
Definitely.
And so you've read every book so far that's come out.
Almost all, yeah. Like I've read Ender's Game, and Foundation,
You mentioned Ender's Game on this show before.
Intro to Cows, 1 through 5. I haven't read 6 yet, so no spoilers.
Hey.
Oh, okay, did that just come out on Tuesday?
That just came out Tuesday. Yeah, and maybe it's chock full of cows.
Yeah, oh really? It's got cows inside the book.
Yeah. It's a new one of those ones that's like a kid's book almost, where you open the page and it goes,
Oh, so it has sound effects. So, yeah, okay. Like
goes
those,
closer to movies.
yeah, movies. Do you get excited when you hear movies? The first syllable?
That was good. I've been listening. You ain't been funny yet, but that was a really funny line. Okay. That was funny because you did movie.
Okay.
What?
So, tell us about your daily routine. I would love to hear, like, what happens in these 30 hours a day.
Well, I wake up 12:01 a.m. 12:01
go to bed.
11:59. And I wake up and I say, time to feed the cows. So I go out, I grab a bag of feed, and I go back. One bag of feed, everybody gets a little bit. That's the problem with having so many, is you got to take care of all of them, but you can't do everything every
We
day.
should buy more food.
Oh, really, Scott?
The more you have, the more you should feed.
That's probably a good tip. These cows are starving.
That'll be in Intro to Cows 7, I think.
Yeah. Well, my problem is I don't want them to get too big, because I don't want to see them go, Scott.
What do you mean?
I don't want to sell my cows. I want to keep them.
Oh, my God, you're crying.
So, you're crying.
Yes, I am, just because I'm watching you cry.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my
The
God.
connection to these cows is deep, Scott.
Connection is made. So you don't want your cows... Sorry, that was in my head. You want your cows to get bigger, because then you'll have to sell them, and people will chop them up for meat and all this kind of stuff.
Don't say it, Scott. These cows sleep in my bed 3 times a year. How do you not love something like that? 3 times a year, I got a steer sleeping with me. And they remember, I remember each one of them.
So do you only have cows? Is that it?
I got cows, I got chickens for eating. I eat chickens.
How many chickens do you eat a day?
200-300 chickens. I
You
would
eat
say.
300 chickens
Well,
a day?
no, sorry, that's how many's on the farm. I probably 2 chickens between me and all the farmhands. Cow
But
hands.
you have 200 cow hands. You're only eating. You do not want them to get
I don't
bigger.
want them to get bigger either. They're gonna be too big, and I'm gonna have to spiral.
You're gonna have to fire them for being big.
They're big, and they can't do the work. They can't stay.
I don't know. This sounds like an HR issue.
No, we don't have HR.
Oh, really?
There's no rules.
No rule. Oh, like the Wild West.
That's right.
I'm confused though, because I always thought cow hands were called boots.
That's true. That's a good point.
That's cow feet, actually.
The cows have hands. They have 4 feet.
They don't. They have 4 feet.
And then they don't have 2 little hands?
Yeah.
It would be so funny if you were like standing next to a cow and suddenly it just like smacks you in the face. You're like, I didn't know you had hands.
That's
yeah.
funny.
If a
That's funny.
You like cow humor.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
A cow hand's actual job is to stand behind the cows and put their hands
Do
up.
the fake arm bit
Yeah,
with
and
them?
go, hey, here, look, we got to listen.
You're doing sort of the Italian thing.
So, yeah,
I'm a cow right here.
Let's get around the block.
the cow hands are great at whose line is it anyway?
Whose line is it?
Whose line?
You love these. This is a good angle for me to go down.
I appreciate you dialing in on what I like.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What do you plan for? I mean, 2022 is fast approaching. Is that going to be a big year? I mean, there's all these people who say, well, we got to stop eating cows because of their farts. It's not good for the,
They gotta stop eating them because of their farts.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because all the farts are making the ozone layer disappear, and so. By the way, this is another helicopter.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah, nice try. Not gonna fall for it, Ellie.
No, we're just going to let the audio be a little worse.
But like, what do you think about that? I mean, obviously you didn't know about it because I just told you about it.
That's right. Well, it's gonna be a tough year. Obviously, I gotta move a few of these cows if I want to keep
What do you think
it
about these helicopters, by the way? Have you ever seen one out there?
horrifying.
Did you know what it was? I thought it was the first time I ever saw one. I thought it was a giant metal bug.
It looks like a metal bug. Is that not what it was?
It looks like a dragonfly, doesn't it?
Yes, but evil. You know they're evil. You know?
Wait, dragonflies are not evil.
What? Why are they so long and skinny?
Are you saying they are evil because they're long and skinny?
Yes, that's horrifying. There's
Do you think anything long and skinny is
dragons, dragonflies,
What does that mean?
long birds. Scott, I don't know. I'm warming up to you. I'm warming up to you.
So what do you think about what does 2022 have in store for the cow farmer out there?
Well, it's going to be a bountiful year. I think we're going to move up maybe to about 215, 315 cows.
So you're gonna get more cows that you're not gonna sell.
I hope so.
Is that why you're only eating 3 chickens a day between 200 of you?
We got to ration.
You're not making any money.
Do we eat the feathers too? We eat the feathers, Scott. Come on.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay, just looking at me like I didn't eat the feathers. We eat the feathers.
I'm not looking at you like that at
I'm
all.
not trying to starve everybody.
Andy might be looking at you like that. I mean, he's got a weird look on his face right now. Yeah, what do you feathers taste like?
You ever had a feather taco?
No.
They're delicious.
Really?
We take a tortilla,
That's
some
typical
carne
coffee.
asada, maybe some.
So you haven't eaten on it already.
Well, I'm not my meat.
I don't. Okay, so now I don't call a taco that has carne asada and all. I don't call those onion tacos just because they have a little bit of onions.
Well, it's a lot of feathers. It's more feathers than carne asada.
So it's like a sprinkling of carne asada.
Yeah, imagine that the carne asada is like the sliced onion on top.
I don't mean to split hairs about this or split feathers.
Okay.
You didn't like that one because it's not a cow based. It's more chicken based.
It's farm based, but
I gotta say, your business model, Dusty, is dusty.
it is.
It
is.
I don't think it's really working.
You're right. You're right. But I've been trying to get people to come out to the farm to buy some of these cows.
You want people to buy them.
I don't want to, but I have
You
to.
have to, yeah.
You know, so I wrote a little jingle.
Oh, okay. I'd love to hear it if you're prepared.
Oh,
Okay. People don't say I wrote a little jingle unless they're ready to sing the jingle.
that's right.
If anyone ever comes up to you and goes, I wrote a little jingle, and you go, well, okay, like, I'd love to hear it, and they go, I'm not going to sing it for you. You're an asshole, right?
I totally agree. I would never present a jingle and not sing it.
Okay, good. So you're not one of those guys.
No.
Okay, let's hear your jingle.
All right. Hey, baby girl, let me whisper in your ear. I hear that you might be in the market for a steer. Wait till you see my cow. Say what? Wait till you see my cows. Wait till you see my cow. Bitch, wait till you see my cow. You will never see a cow like this. That's it.
Hey, yeah. Well, Andy, as the Hollywood Facts theme song writer, what do you think of that jingle?
I liked it a lot. It had kind of a Yin Yang Twins vibe to it.
Yeah, it seemed to be two different notes. One was da 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 da. No, I guess it does go down. It seems the same thing melody. Right.
So that hasn't worked at all.
Yeah.
Put that on the radio.
Why'd you slip the word bitch in there?
Well, it's like Andy said, it's got a yin yang twin vibe, and I want to get everybody. Yeah, I want people to know where it's coming from.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I
If you don't
mean,
like it, that's okay.
it's not that I don't like it. I just don't think it's effective.
But I guess it's probably not the market for a cow, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you bought a cow?
God, I bought sections in my life.
What's your favorite section? Now we're relating, all right.
I like my favorite meat is hot dog, much like Mitt Romney. So some of that comes from. Is that true? Favorite food is hot dog? That was Mitt Romney's great quote.
What a
My
president.
favorite meat is hot dog. He was not the president. Meat is hot dog.
That might be one of the dumbest things I ever heard. There's no such thing as hot dog.
Wait, what do you mean? You're saying that the hot dogs don't exist?
No, I'm just saying it's not one. You can't just get a hot dog. You gotta make a hot dog.
Wait, no, you can buy a hot dog almost anywhere.
But it doesn't exist in nature.
Oh, I see.
A hot dog is not like beef or chicken.
No, it has a fish. Yeah, it has a casing. So you're right. It's like a two-step process. There's a casing that then you squeeze meat into. Yeah. So it is. I guess it isn't in nature, but if you cut up a cow, like you can have like. God, you're getting depressed when I'm
I'm just thinking about waking up next to them.
He doesn't like it. Yeah.
Take their little feet off.
Maybe you should stop sleeping with them. By the way, they're not feet. They're hooves.
You're right. I did my mistake. I forgot about my own favorite animal. Man.
When you say sleep with them, it now makes me think that you're having sex with these cows.
Oh my God, I was hoping this wouldn't come out. Oh my God.
You're copping to it.
I fucked the cows. That's why I have so many.
That's why you have so many.
Yes, I'm an adulterer.
Because you like a variety, not just.
Yeah, I got all kinds.
It seems to me like any cow, if you're having sex with a cow, like anyone will do. You don't need to like. Okay. You like the variety aspect.
Yes, you've obviously got no experience raising or sleeping with cows.
What do the cowhands do? Are they having sex with the cows? Because it was just a big cowhand orgy?
Scott, you said it, not me. But yes, that's exactly what's going on.
All right, look, Dusty, we have to take a break if that's okay. We have a really interesting guest coming up here in a second. What was his name? He's a podcast guest. And his name is, The Answer Seeker. Will be here after the break. This is exciting. Are you seeking any answers, Dusty? What to do? Yeah. Stop having sex with those cows. All right, we're going to be right back. We'll have more Andy Samberg and more Dusty. We'll be right back with this Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. We have Andy Samberg here, and we have Dusty the cow farmer, and we have to get to our next guest. This is exciting. He is a podcast guest, meaning he's on this podcast. And I don't know anything about him, but please welcome for the first time on the show, The Answer Seeker.
Scott Ackerman, you've spent years asking people questions. Tell me, Scott, has anyone ever asked you a question?
Well, Answer Seeker, do you mean on the show or in life?
Both.
Yes.
A likely story.
That doesn't ruin what you came here to do, does it? But yeah, some people have asked me questions every once in a while. Is it better if I say no?
You can say whatever you want. You're answering my question,
Yeah.
and I'm getting the answer I seek.
Okay. All right.
I've sealed all the exits.
Oh no, we're outside, I thought.
Yes, there was more than I expected, but I sealed them all. Using Buchanan Industrial Sealant.
Oh no, that's a great brand. Very solid.
Yes, no one is allowed to leave.
What about coming in? Can people come in?
That's going to be difficult too.
Okay, so no one in or out?
No one in or out until you've answered my questions.
Okay, well, do you have more questions than that? By the way, this is Dusty.
Hello, Dusty.
Hey, how you doing? We have Andy Samberg over here.
Oh, that's the questions about here, Dusty.
How are you doing?
tempted to answer. I will.
You're not answering any questions?
I'm seeking answers.
You just answered my question right then.
This is, yeah, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a statement.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So do you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Please ask.
Did you know the human head weighs 8 pounds?
I've heard that. Yeah, I heard that somewhere. Yeah, I heard that in a very popular film that came out in the 1990s, I believe. It had several other lines of dialogue, such as "You complete me" and "Drag me a hello." But the human head weighs 8 pounds.
I did Google these questions.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that dogs and bees can smell fear?
Yes. Yeah, it's a similar movie, I believe.
Did you know my neighbor has 3 rabbits?
Okay, so you're just...
These were the first questions that came up off my Google.
What did you Google? What did you Google?
Jerry Maguire screenplay PDF.
Look, I hate to break it to you, but it was a very popular movie, and people know these questions, and you're not surprising anyone with it, unless you truly did want to know the answers to it.
That was the answer I sought. Thank you, Scott.
Okay.
You passed the first of my questions.
Oh, wait, I passed the first of his
Yes, you
questions?
answered honestly and truthfully.
Okay.
You made all unsealed answers.
Which one?
The gate.
That leads out?
Yes, the iron gate. That took a lot of sealant to fill in.
Okay, what do you have, like a miniature explosion that you're triggering on a blaster here or something? How
Exactly. A miniature explosion triggering with my blaster.
here we go. Oh, okay. All right, the gate's open. I guess we can all leave if we want.
Oh, right. I guess anyone can go it around. Hold on. I'm going to go seal it up again. All right. Now you're stuck.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Well, then what incentive do I have to answer any of these questions?
Well, I'll unseal another gate then.
Okay.
Or a door, maybe.
And then we'll just leave.
Right.
You haven't thought this through, have you?
Not at all.
Okay. Do you have more we can answer?
What do you think is the best industrial sealant?
Whatever. What was the one you mentioned?
Oh, well, I said Buchanan, but I mean, that's just where I work, so.
Wait, you work at Buchanan Industrial Sealing?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
What do you do for them?
I am the receptionist.
I would say Buchanan to answer your first question.
Let me
Yeah.
write that down.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me, Scott, how does it feel to have the tables turned on you after all these years? To go from asking questions to answering them.
Very similar to your first question. It feels good. Yeah, it feels really good. Thank you. I guess the onus is off me. You can drive the show from here on.
Great. Andy,
Yes.
what's your favorite Donda truck?
Oh, I think we went through this one already. Yeah.
Were you not listening to the earlier part of the show?
It was just I was busy sealing things up.
So you just got it. Yeah. No, Andy answered this already.
Yeah, I set off the grid so far. Yeah, I don't know how many times I would actually listen to it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
He guessed on that. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, did you just say Playboy Cardi for some reason?
Yes, I was just listing things I need to pick up at the store.
So Playboy.
Yes.
And then
Well, I'm gonna put it in a cardigan. Take it to the checkout.
you're good.
Yeah.
Go to the store for one Playboy, put it in the cart, and then go to the checkout?
Yes.
That's attracting some undue attention to your masturbating?
Yes. You're not supposed to draw attention to your masturbating, but I suppose, yes, it would be ideal. I would let everyone know.
That's refreshing.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, you're driving the question, so please continue.
Okay, I will. So, series finale of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh boy.
Scott, you gonna watch it or what?
Yeah. I mean, why not? I love to see how a show ends. I love to see how they can pull off that magic trick of giving a satisfying conclusion without killing everyone, make everyone go like, well, why aren't I hanging out with all these people anymore? You know, like the friends, they all had to like split split up and go in different directions and have kids and all that, you know, and then you're like, oh, I understand why these people aren't friends anymore. With the Brooklyn Nine-Niners, I'm like, I mean, I guess they don't work together anymore, so everyone gets fired? I don't know. I mean, who knows? I'm always interested. Yeah, I'll definitely watch.
Great. Maybe they escaped the island.
Wait, they're on an island?
Well, they're near one of Manhattan.
So they escaped Manhattan?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I
I
will.
googled another question.
Oh, okay. Please, go ahead.
Do I make you horny?
Okay, Joe, where did you Google that? What did you look up?
Austin Powers screenplay PDF.
Why do you Google PDF? Is that an important part?
I just always throw it in there.
That's the file format you're used to reading.
Yes, yes.
I think it's clear why he puts a PDF. He's searching for answers.
Tell me, Scott,
Yes.
what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, wow. Probably a scary movie. I mean, it's right there in the title. It's got everything. It's got scares, chills.
That's where the question was from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you scream.
Not bad.
That's okay. you don't see my Googles.
And let me guess, you looked that up by Googling Scream.
Screenplay PDF, Craven.
Yeah. You were craving it?
I was craving it, yes, but I wanted to make sure I got the Wes Cravens.
Why didn't I call it a screenplay?
It's a question for
Dustin,
Kevin.
you like that one? That's a non-cow-related joke.
That was all right. That was good.
You should have Kevin Williamson on to answer.
I should have. He's my dream guest. Remember how Conan wanted that one writer on his show for 10 years or something?
Oh, yes.
And he finally was on.
Arrow?
Yeah, boy, Kevin Williamson is mine. Got anything else for us, answer seeker?
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Okay, look. I do. To be here with friends. Present company excluded. I live over here. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
A straight shooter.
But look, these are all just the most famous questions from movies. I don't know if you know that. You could have just, instead of doing all these separate Googles and using up all of your Google privileges,
Yeah, you need unlimited Google.
you could have just Googled most famous questions in movies.
PDF?
I think a website would have just come up for you. It didn't need to be.
So I should add HTML.
I don't think you need to add that when you're.
You don't need to put in the file format you're seeking.
Sometimes you have to put in, I don't even think you have to put in like org or .biz or anything like that. It'll just do it automatically. Do you want me to do that for you? Do you want me to look up the most famous questions here?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, here we
Do
go.
you think I should change my name?
I mean, what is your actual name?
Toby?
I like it.
Toby, but my last name is We're Not Toby.
Technically a question.
Some say that is the question.
Well, so your name is Toby
Or not Toby.
or not Toby?
Who says that?
Are you Japanese?
No, I'm American. Let's get that out of the way. I'm a white man.
Someone might say that's going out of style.
I think we still got a few years.
Okay, here's some famous questions. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
Wow, most people don't really even think that one's a question. And they sort of misquoted.
Okay, here's one. Guess the movie. Hey, Dad, you want to have a cat?
Oh, that would be Kevin Costner to Dwyer Brown in Field of Dreams.
Yes, you got it, my man. Wow, you're a cinephile.
Thank you.
It's not a compliment. It's merely not even an accusation. It's just noticing something.
Oh, wow.
So, what's your name again? The answer guy? I mean, I know it's Toby.
The answer seeker.
The answer seeker.
Toby or not Toby?
Do you feel like you got some good answers on this episode?
Yes. And do you feel like the sealant did a good job of keeping everything sealed and shut?
I've just taken you at your word. I haven't even tried it, to be honest. Like, do you want me to go? I can go over here and
Yes, do.
I would just open. It's just like paper thin. It's like paper mache. It just like opens right up.
Oh, crap. I'll never get this promotion.
I mean, not good PR for, what was it called again?
Buchanan Industrial
Buchanan
Seals.
Industrial.
Do
Yeah.
they know you're here?
No, this was sort of a big gamble I took. I was gonna say I'm doing some viral like guerrilla marketing. Yes. You're gonna hear, but
Did you leave a note on someone's desk or something? How did you inform them of this?
well, I left a series of clues. Yes.
For the people at the Buchanan.
Yes. It was sort of a Pictionary kind of a clue thing.
Meaning like you drew like almost like charades? Or
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, not charade. Yeah, like drawings. Like,
Do you think they got it?
no one's called concerned, so I assume.
Maybe no one called because they don't care if you're there or not.
They do tell me they don't care if I'm there.
How did you get this job if people don't even like you?
It's my old bully hired me. I think he felt bad.
Where were you bullied?
High school, middle school.
Oh no.
All throughout, yeah.
Who's this guy? Is his name Buchanan?
Yeah, Randy Buchanan.
Randy Buchanan used to bully you?
Mm.
And at what point did he start this company, or did he get it? I
It's
think
his
he
family
inherited
business,
his family
yes.
business.
So I said, I gotta keep this bullying going. You can work for me and I can keep it up.
He bullies you at work, so he didn't feel bad at all.
Good point.
Yeah. You just wanted to keep the party going.
Yeah. So yeah, quit your job, kick your bully in the nuts. I would say, right?
Unless you think you might get beat up.
No, he's 2-3 feet shorter than me.
Oh.
Why are you letting him bully you? 2 or 3 feet, by the way.
Well, he knows martial arts.
Oh, okay. Which ones?
I couldn't even begin to guess. I never
Could you
studied them.
describe one of the moves he makes at you, and I could maybe probably say what martial art it is?
Like when you're spinning in midair and your legs are in the splits. And his foot just keeps repeating over and over and over. Yeah.
Sounds like Street Fighter.
Do we,